You know, there are 9,852 different ways you can get in on the leg. Being able to finish up is the most important. So I like to start down here and then work backwards to setups. It's the key. It's the key. And being able to knee slide, being able to turn the corner, being able to shift the weight over to the other leg is probably the most important thing. Now did you do any double leg, Paul? No. All right, I'm gonna just drop in on a double leg for a second. I'm on a double leg here, and I want you to look what I'm doing with my head right here. I'm trying to use my head to transfer all this weight over to the other side. As I'm doing that, I'm using this arm right here, and I'm using it as a block, and I'm trying to take this leg and knock it out. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this with my elbow. I'm trying to get my elbow close to my side as much as possible. If my arms are extended like this is when he's going to use his hips to be able to walk away from me, and I'm not in a very good, strong position. So let's just start in a good, strong position, where I have it right here, and look what my feet are doing. They're swishing around the corner right here, so I get in a good drive position. My head is transferring all the weight over to his other leg. My arms are pulling in tight. There's no space in between my hips, my chest, and his hips. If there's space in there like this, if there's space like this, this is when you have to use your knee slide to turn the corner. And I'm trying to get around the corner just like this. See which way my feet are? My feet are digging into the mat. No matter what position I'm in, I want to stay strong. I want to have my hips and my shoulders in line. If my chest is parallel to the mat, meaning it's like this right here, you're not in a good, strong working position. You want to be strong the whole time. So this is why Coach Buxton is teaching you to knee slide and trying to come up on one knee. Now I have the power to turn the corner. If I'm on two knees, I lose my mobility and my power. Here I'm trying to turn the corner and put all the weight on this one leg. So what I want you to do right now is concentrate on your feet. See what my feet are doing? Now I'm able to step and drive across. My feet turn the corner. I'm putting all the weight over on this side and using my head right here to head me up. My arms are in a good, strong position. My hips are underneath me. I'm able to drive and step up, or I can do low-level finishes right here. Have your knees underneath your chest. Key. Have your elbows to your side. There's where you're strong. If your arms are out like this, you're going to lose all your strength. You want your elbows next to your side. That's where you're going to be strongest right there. Now, it doesn't really matter on the set right now. We're just going to work on getting in here tight. And notice what my trail leg is doing. It's turning the corner here. Everything is in it. Everything is in tight. So I can finish up pretty quickly right there. I just need to drive across, transfer the weight. So it doesn't matter on the set. We're not worried about the set right now. But I'm just going to throw a couple of sets here before I penetrate in. See what my trail leg is doing? It's coming up. And I'm driving all the weight onto that other leg. So maybe I can do a low-level pivot. Now we're right into our turn. Now we're right into our turn. Spend a little bit more time on turning the corner. I'm using my head, and the back of my head is pushing on his back. See, I'm transferring this weight. Now my right arm is collapsing his leg, and I'm going to run my feet in. Both my hands are together. I don't want to have one up around the hip and one down here. See how they're both together? Here's where I'm strong. My feet are turning the corner. My feet are turning the corner. I'm making them like windshield wipers. Step and drive across. Where you are right now, I just want you to do this. Make a little pivot with your feet. Step across. My knee is stepping to the other side. Here we go, right where you are right now. Right where you are right now. Just spread out a little bit. I'm down on my right knee. I'm driving to the right. I'm going to pivot my right foot a little bit here. I'm going to put all the weight on my left. I'm going to step, and I'm still in a stance. I'm still in the stance. My knees are right over my body. Right up over my shoulders. I'm trying to have shoulders, knees, and elbows all in line. Ready again? Drive across. Step up. Go down the left knee. Left knee. This time, my left leg is going to swing. And I like to play with both legs. The reason is, if you can understand it on your off side, it makes your other side a little bit stronger, believe it or not. My right leg's going to pivot. I'm going to drive across with my left one now. doing the same thing that we're doing when we're driving across. Right here. Nice throw. Nice throw. I'm going to drive across. Let me give him a little chin music right now. Drive across. There we go. A little chin music. Throw it right at his chest. Right at his chest. Right at his chest. Notice, for me to be strong, my hips are underneath my body right now. I'm stepping across and I'm pushing off this foot. So here's what I want to do. I want to have here, how many lefties do we have? Lefties. Let's put you on that side over there against that wall. Righties are on this side of the wall. See if we can make 3 lines. Okay. Good. You got it. Come on. Who's going in? Just use some sandbags. We just use some medicine balls to help us transfer the weight over to the other side. You saw how much you had to drive with your feet. Now we're going to get our hands involved. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift his feet up. And what he's going to do is he's going to cartwheel this way. Okay? And he's just going to go for a ride. He's just going to go for a ride. I'm teaching myself to keep my hips under my body. I'm also teaching myself when I go double, because I want to drive with my head and use my hands. So I'm going to be down on one knee. I'm going to turn the corner. His whole body is just going to be over me for a little bit, right? Just like this. Don't grab his back. If you grab his back, you're going to end up on his head. My hands are in tight right here. I'm going to push with this foot like you did with the medicine ball. I'm going to step over to the other side. I'm going to keep my hips under me. I want you to see how big a step I'm going to get right now. Step. And I cartwheel him right through. I don't beat him up this way, and I'm teaching myself to drive across using my power leg. I want to get my hands up and drive across. This also helps me without beating his body up right here. So we're in this position right here. We turn the corner. Now I'm ready to drive. I'm using my head. And I'm doing this every time. I'm lifting this foot off the mat. I'm transferring the weight. I step. And I cartwheel him through it. Nice and slow. All right. Who's your partner? Come on down here. Come on down here. Who's going first? By doing that drill, you understood that you had to keep your hips in the whole time in order to have power. Understand? And that's what we're trying to develop. We use the sandbag, we use the yoke, we use the medicine ball, all for power in there. You have to keep your hips up underneath you. Now we're going to need to do something even more powerful. We're going to lift this guy off the mat. What's that? Okay, I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to shift all the weight over to this leg. So you have the weight shifted over that leg. Notice that I'm on my toe and I'm pushing in this direction. See, I'm pushing off that toe. I'm pushing off this foot. My hip is in tight. I have this leg really tight to my side. If you have really long arms, you can try to snake down here. Get down as close to the knee as you possibly can. If you go up around the waist, he's able to move this leg around. I want to be down to the knee right here so I can block it off. Also, if I go up to the waist, he can come underneath my arm really easily, like this. Understand? So now, I'm going to turn the corner. Don't look up. I'm going to turn the corner. I'm going to step this foot over to this side. I'm going to concentrate on my trail hand right now. The one that was down low on his leg. It's going to go up to the elbow, deep in his crotch so I can lift. So I'm in this position right here. I turn a corner, and I bring my